guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a skincare video, but I wanted to really quickly share with you something personal I'm going through postpartum. And I don't really share a lot of stuff on my channel, but this I felt like I really had to because I'm sure it affects a whole lot of women. So I'm almost 4 months postpartum. Adelaide will be 4 months on the 29th of September, and I'm losing my hair. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel, like since the beginning, you guys know I love me some wigs, but I also love my hair. I like wigs when they're an option, but in my eyes right now, they're becoming more of a necessity because I'm losing my edges. Like, I'm losing them. So, let me just show you. So, this is postpartum shedding. As you can see, that's ridiculously thin. And right here. So, like from here to this side, this is where I'm thinning at. And I had thin edges like along my temples before. That's just genetic. But now that the shedding has begun, they are balding. Pardon me, they're balding. So my hairline, as you can see, is very thick. Like before I got pregnant, I don't really have baby hairs because my hair is just one length from my edges back, you know what I mean? I might have breakage, but as far as like thinning goes, I didn't have any thin edges except for a little on my temples. There was just a tiny bit. But I noticed after I took my braids down last time, because I waited to get my hair braided, I think about a month after Adelaide was born. That's when I had my hair blonde, and now I just put a semi-permanent color on it. But when I took my hair down, I knew I was supposed to be expecting postpartum shedding, but then I talked to some people and they were like, I didn't get it. I just took my prenatals and everything was good. So I was like, okay, let me do that, blah, blah, blah. And I take my hair down. You know, I got some braid shedding, but then I washed my hair and I see this. I see this. So as you can see, it's really bad on this side. Like, it's almost kind of shiny because of how bald it is. And that's like a good inch, maybe half an inch, quarter, or 3/4 of an inch away from my actual hairline. So I just hope it doesn't get any worse because that's a lot. And someone that had asked me, someone that doesn't know anything about braids or wearing wigs, was like, well, are you sure it's not because your braids are too tight or, you know, you wear so many wigs? If you guys wear wigs, you know it's not the lace glue itself that takes your edges out. It's how you remove the lace glue. And number one, I put my lace glue on my skin now. I was putting it on my edges, but then I just started making my wigs bigger so they come farther forward. So now they're on my skin. So no glue touches my hair anymore. And number two, when I did end up having glue in my hair, I used the alcohol to get it all out so my edges wouldn't come out. So I had to respectfully tell him, no, I'm 100% positive it's not my wigs or my braids. It's postpartum shedding. Because he had never heard of it. And I sent him a video. I'll leave it down below. I think JAELAH'S, she just had her baby. I think she's 2 months postpartum. And she has long natural hair. And she was showing how much of it was coming out. Thank God that's not happening to me. Because she has a lot of shedding. But she's losing her edges too. So, like I said, it's very apparent right here. I am thinning on the top here and then on this temple, but the sides are still very thick. So I'm just hoping it like stays right here, and I'm hoping this doesn't go back any farther than it already has because, whew. So what I'm doing to remedy it is instead of gluing my wigs down, because I usually wear lace fronts, you guys know. So just to get rid of any glue whatsoever, any kind of tension, anything, I am putting a fringe on all of my wigs. So I could just literally just plop them on my head, maybe put some freeze spray to keep the lace down along my edges, and then just go. That way there's no glue, no nothing around this part of my head. Like I said, my edges are still pretty thick, so I'm not too concerned about that. But these edges right here, I gotta save them. So that's what I'm doing with my wigs. I'm keeping my hair in braids. As you can see, I'm not manipulating my hair whatsoever. My braids are very loose. That's why they're really fuzzy right now, because I asked her to make them as loose as possible, especially around my hairline. And then I'm taking my Nature's Bounty hair, skin, and nail pills. And after I'm done with those, I'll probably invest in some of those Sugar Bear hair gummies because those are so good, and they helped me grow out my hair last year. So that's where I'm at. So I really just wanted to share with you guys. Like I said, it's kind of embarrassing because, I mean, you look at me and I'm turning into a little bald baby. I'm losing my hair. And like I said, if you guys know me, I rock wigs, but I also like my natural hair. Like, I don't rock wigs because I'm ashamed of my natural hair or I want different hair. I rock wigs because I like color, and I can't really do that with my natural hair. I'd be bald for real. That's happened to me. Y'all know, it's on my Instagram. All my hair fell out. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Okay, getting into skincare, I had said a couple of videos ago I would show you what I have been using. I bought some items from the Neutrogena Hydro Boost line because my skin has been so dry postpartum. I'm to the point where my skin flakes here in my T-zone around here, and my makeup just doesn't look nice because of how dry I am. So I invested in everything with hyaluronic acid. And the patches that I have on my eyes right now are the La Pure Eye Treatment Mask. It's the Anti-Aging Collagen Hyaluronic Acid. I got this off Amazon. And basically it's supposed to help your eye area remain moisturized because it has the hyaluronic acid in it. And it's also supposed to keep them firm. So you leave them on for 20 to 30 minutes. You can walk around and stuff. These aren't that good, honestly. I like my masks to be saturated with the serum that they're soaked in. These, I mean, they're saturated, but the serum is like water. It kind of just like runs out of the package. I don't feel like it adheres to the actual pads. Like, these feel like gel pads. And since the serum is so liquidy, I don't feel like they're soaking up anything. I feel like if the serum was a little thicker, that I'd be able to feel it on the pads. But, yeah, I'm probably not going to be repurchasing them. And I believe, yes, you get 15 pairs of eye masks. And, yeah, I'm not going to be repurchasing these. Alright, so after I remove my eye masks, I go in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Serum. And I do 2 pumps of that, rub it a little, and then I press it into my skin. I used to rub, but now I press. I saw it on YouTube that if you press the serum in, it absorbs better. So I just press it in. And you'll feel it start getting tacky as you press it in. Right, for my eyes, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. And this has SPF, or no, it doesn't have any SPF, I'm sorry. No SPF, but it has hyaluronic acid in it. So the reason this line is so good is because all the products have hyaluronic acid in them. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically an acid that absorbs water. It like attracts water. So it keeps your skin super moisturized. At least it's supposed to. So I just put some under my eye like that. And I also use my eye cream on my lips because your lips are made of a very thin skin too. And my lips get really dry and the skin around my lips gets really dry, so I just put that same eye cream in there. And then I use my ring finger to pat that eye cream under my eyes, and I also go on my lids. I have another skincare video up. I think I did it last year. My skin has completely changed from last year, so that's why my products have changed. I think I had like normal skin last year, but now my skin is dry to extra dry. Next I go in with the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream, and this is for dry, extra dry skin. and it says it instantly quenches skin and keeps it looking smooth, supple, and hydrated day after day. I think this is the dupe to the Clinique Moisture Surge. I used that before and it pretty much feels the same on my skin, except this is a lot cheaper than the Clinique Moisture Surge. So I just dot it all over my head. I'm very liberal with this. And then I rub it in. And of course I rub it in upwards. And I get my neck. And I was using this as a primer too, because of how moisturizing it is, and it does have a little bit of a tacky feel, so I was putting this underneath my makeup rather than having a whole primer on my face, because you guys know I'm not really a big primer person except for in the center of my nose. I mean in the center of my face on my nose where my pores are, or my enlarged pores are. So, but I have found that using this as a primer does help my foundation adhere, and if I am wearing a matte foundation, it helps keep that matte foundation more hydrated than it would be without this. So I've been really liking these products. I would go in, I want to show you some other stuff that I would go in with. I switched it up because I don't want my skin to get too used to one thing. So sometimes instead of using the gel moisturizer, I use this from Garnier. This is the Wake Up Cream. Now, if you've purchased the Sleep Cream from Garnier, which is basically a moisturizer you put on at night, this is the daytime version of that. And I feel like this has helped me. However, I don't think it's as hydrating as the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, so I probably will not be repurchasing this. So that's my skincare routine, guys. It's very, very simple. I think I already have a video about my skin care, like masks and stuff. I'll leave that in the cards up here and down below in the description box if you want to check that out. But I really like the Neutrogena Hydra Boost line. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just happen to love their products. They are definitely helping my dry skin. And like I said, this is a very different skin type for me. I was normal to dry before I got pregnant, and then I had acne while I was pregnant, and now that I'm postpartum, I'm like the Sahara Desert. It's ridiculous how dry I am. And now that we're getting into the winter months here in Michigan, I can only prepare for the worst. So I'm making sure everything in my routine is super hydrating, including my makeup, because I am about to do my makeup. So I'm going to wait 30 minutes and then do my makeup, and I'll show you what that looks like in another video. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please give me a big thumbs up and press the subscribe button down in the description box so you don't miss any more content from me. And I will keep you posted on my poor little bald head, especially this side. You can see that there are a few hairs here, but hopefully that thinning will go away. I'm also putting castor oil. I forgot to mention this. I'm putting Jamaican black castor oil on my edges every morning and night. So hopefully that will definitely help topically to get my edges to come back. And then, like I said, I'm taking the hair, skin, and nail pills, and I'm going to jump back on the Sugar Bear hair gummies because both of those products have helped me in the past. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next video.